Okay, today is day 13 and we're heading from Pontevedra all the way up to Caldas de Reis. That means that after today, there's only 2 days left of the Camino. Which is crazy to think about.
It went by so fast.
And we're starting today off strong with some pasta de nata that we just picked up.
Turns out they're also here in Spain, and there's different flavors. She asked me qué sabor, and I was like, oh, there's different flavors. I didn't even know. Tradicional, chocolate, and naranja, or orange.
Chocolate, please. The best part of waking up. Pasta de nata in a cup.
Oh, that's good. Orange, surprisingly really good.
First we're hopping in the church, we're getting our first stamp of the day, and then we are on the road. I think we're walking like 24K today, so it should be a nice like 4, maybe 5 hour walk, depending on how long we take.
Hopefully no rain. We are going up to the top of the church. It's very narrow. Today. I shouldn't say this so soon, but just this day and 2 more full days and we're in Santiago. I can't believe how fast it's gone. It's wild. Gotta savor it today. Camino. We found our first truly roadside cafe slash bar on the route, and it's this really cute, peaceful place in the middle of nowhere. I mean, all the other places we've stopped before have been like cafes in big cities or along the coast, but this is perfect. Everyone here, you can tell, also is stopping because they've been walking a long time already, or they're just ready for a glass of wine or coffee, and I am too.
So we walked 8 miles already. We're like halfway through our day of walking, I think. And this is the last stop between here and Caldas de Reis. And I can't think of a more perfect place. We're talking giant empanada. We're talking rustic artisanal bread. We're talking a comical amount of soup. The Camino provides today, for sure.
I have no idea what I ordered. I didn't know what I was ordering, but this looks incredible. I can't finish all of this. This reminds me of like Spanish Kahlua pork. It's like savory, smoky greens. I think they're turnip greens and potatoes. And it's so good. And meat. Yum.
I love this place.
You're gonna have to roll me to Santiago. Seriously though, this roadside bar slash cafes, that's like what I love about the Camino. I'm always really excited when I see a pilgrim's menu at a restaurant or a bar, cafe, because it makes me feel like, yay, we're welcome here, and we know that there's a thing that we can order and generally how much it's gonna cost and all the food that's gonna be included. It's a great value. I am full. That is the biggest pilgrim's menu we've had. Also, price-wise, great deal for all of that for 12 euros. Woo! Our first sign for Santiago de Compostela. 40 kilometers! Okay, well, actually, this one says 51. For cars, it's 40. So far, we've just lucked out with the weather. It's supposed to rain today, all of today, and it is just sun's out and it is warm actually. It's incredibly beautiful.
One thing we've noticed on these last couple of days of the Central Route is that the path is kind of winded back and forth, which means that it takes longer, but it does keep you off the highway, which means you're away from the cars. It's just a safer, much more scenic path. It's been a nice change.
Under 50K. Under 50K.
150K?
Yeah. Oh. I don't know if it's because I know there's only just 2 more days left of this. I just feel like everything looks incredibly beautiful. The green feels extra green. The vines, even though they're not growing anything right now. And the mountains are incredible and the sky is just blue. It doesn't even bother me that like right behind us or right next door, there's the highway and some power plant. I could definitely see us doing the Camino again. Maybe making this a tradition. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't spike the ball at the, what is it? Spike the ball at
the 5-yard line.
At the 5-yard line, but feeling pretty good today.
Every single day as we leave from an incredibly beautiful town, a lot like this one, really cool construction, usually some awesome bridge that we walk over, and then we're just out in farmland for like 4 to 5 hours walking nonstop. And then always we end up at another beautiful city, incredible bridge to walk across. You think it'd get old after a little while, but it definitely doesn't.
The best part of the day. This is our pension for the night. I think we're the only people in this entire pension. Anyway, 41 euros for this. We have a shared bathroom, but because I think there's no one here, it's a private bathroom, I think. The thing I am excited about though, these shades. Whoa. It is now 9 p.m. because we accidentally fell asleep. When we were walking through Pontevedra yesterday on the way out, someone stopped us and told us, oh, are you on the way to Caldas de Reis? And we said, yeah. And they said, you have to visit the thermal hot springs. Apparently this town is known for their hot springs. There's a place where you can dip your feet. Apparently the waters are healing. So we're gonna try to find it.
Okay, so we were totally gonna record that, and it was really cool looking, but there was a surprising amount of drunk naked people in there. So, yeah, we couldn't show it to you, but what I would recommend is that if you're gonna do that, do it during the day instead of at night, because it seems like things there get pretty funky at night. But since I know you still want to see it, because it's really cool looking, we're gonna put footage of it from daytime right here, even though it's nighttime right now, if there are less naked people there in the daytime. Behold our fancy dinner. Okay, it is now time to wine and recline. Another great day. I think this is our favorite segment of this whole thing. Every time we do this, we're just like, yeah.
You know, what a spicy evening we've had already. Very unexpected. Just
a lot more nudity than we expected to have. If you look at the images online of the place, you see like happy families just soaking their feet, smiling, and it looks almost like a commercial for the thing.
The key was, I think, those were all in the daytime.
So the topic for tonight's Wine and Recline is going to be safety on the Camino. And this is a question that we see a lot, is like, how safe would it be for me as a solo traveler to do the Camino? From my perspective, the Camino is one of the safest things that a solo traveler could do, and it's almost built specifically for it. But obviously my perspective is super limited. We do see a lot of solo travelers every single day, solo women, solo men, solo whatever, walking all the time, day or night, doesn't seem to matter. Generally feels like a pretty safe thing to do, and it seems like a lot of other people feel the same way.
Yeah, I remember actually looking into this specifically because, I mean, the Camino, especially in the Frances, I remember there just being stretches of places where we just wouldn't see anybody for miles and miles. And there were a couple of days on the route, I remember we decided we would walk separately and then meet up in the next town. I think I'm usually a lot more cautious and worried about these kinds of things, like traveling by myself or just being wary of when there's nobody else around. I remember feeling like it was going to be okay. And I remember feeling like this is built for people who want to solo travel. Obviously, the rules of travel still apply. Be cautious, right? There's always cell phone reception. I've never really had, knock on wood, any situation where I haven't been able to call someone, text someone if I needed to. I would always tell Josh, like if I'm, you know, delayed or I'm gonna be in the next town in whatever, half an hour later than I thought. I think all those things still apply on the Camino, but I generally feel like, yeah, it's been pretty amazing to see different people from all walks of life, all different ages, female, male, younger, older, solo, groups, friends, walking. I haven't heard of anyone saying I felt unsafe.
Yeah, not that bad stuff doesn't happen.
Sure.
On the Camino, like if you dig deep enough, you're gonna find some pretty terrible stories of stuff that has happened, but it seems to happen way less frequently, or at least infrequently enough that for us, this feels like a totally safe thing. I would do this solo anytime. Do you think you would do this solo and feel good?
So.
Do we feel safe on the Camino? I do.
Yeah, and people have just been generally very kind and welcoming.
That's true. Everybody's been incredible so far.
That's all.
Yeah, so that's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow.